Hello there, beautiful Capricorns and Capricorn cross watchers. So welcome to your reading today. I hope you're doing wonderful and amazing. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, everyone is welcome here. So if you'd like, feel free to tell me how you're doing, what's going on with you, or at any point in the reading, let me know. Timestamp the reading. If anything resonates for you, you'd like to talk about it, feel free to do so. Everybody is welcome here, and this is a safe space for each and every one of you. So for today, beautiful Capricorns and cross watchers, we're going to check in and connect with the universe to see what messages show up for you in terms of what's next for you and your person, for what's next for you and them, meaning them being the cross watcher if they're here. Okay, what's next for Capricorn and their person, and what is needed to be known to move forward and move along in the situation. All right, I will be using separate decks for each of you. Okay, so keep that in mind. You'll be on the left, and this is going to be their energy on the right. Take the messages that resonate for you and return the rest to the universe, and let the universe sort it all out. Okay, if it's not yours, do not hang on to it. All right. I am reading for the entire Capricorn collective, but some of these messages may resonate for you on a very personal level. Just keep in mind that this is meant to be for the collective, all right? And I'm going to go ahead and pull the entire spread before I get started. And let's see what the messages are for you at this time, Capricorn. So we have a mask, reconciliation, addictions, okay, change, we have intuition. All right, Capricorn. We also have crossroads. All right, let's see what's going on with you towards this energy. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles for what's on your mind, current concerns, worries, issues. The Queen of Cups for how you're feeling towards the situation. It's in the reverse as well as the King. And we also have, wow, the Queen of Swords is here, your feelings for them. Okay. Interesting. What's in your way at this time? Okay, what are some of the obstacles, or what are some things you know or don't know, all right, about the situation or towards them? Is the Hierophant. And what would you want from them if things are aligned, or we're going to connect online, or in general, if you had conversations with them? Is the Knight of Pentacles. And what might your next moves be towards them or the situation, if any? Is the Nine of Cups. Six of Cups for your current present energy. All right, what's going on with the cross watcher? Capricorn cross watcher. Heavy stuff here. Feeling the energies here. Seven of Cups in the reverse for what's on their mind, hopes, worries, or concerns. Six of Wands for their current feelings towards the situation. And their feelings for you is the Two of Pentacles, my beautiful Capricorn. Six of Cups, wow, in the reverse. Don't we have the Six of Cups here? Six of Cups in reverse here for what's in their current way. The Queen of Wands, wow. So we have three queens. The Queen of Wands is here. Okay, what they want from you. Wow. And the Devil, Capricorn, you're here. What's next towards you? Their next moves, if any. What might those be? And then the Five of Cups is their current present energy. You know, it just feels like somebody here is at a crossroads, obviously. Some type of a decision. Multiple options are present for you and this person in your lives together or separately at this time. I don't think you're necessarily together right now. There's a sense of loss and disappointment here, sense of kind of feeling set back in the relationship. There's a lot of regrets on this person's side, the cross watcher. And over here, you think of them often, okay? You do think of the good times, but I feel like for a lot of you, you've been working on your own transformation, growing, healing, evolving, branching out. Relationships right now for you are not necessarily like the top priority in general in terms of your present energy, but you are going through like life healing, relationship healing, transformations, emotional growth, transformation. There's something here that shows up, that could have been an energy with this person where they may have been very deceitful, or they would fool around outside the home, so maybe they were not loyal to the connection or to your relationship together. There's a sense of that just showing up a little bit. But this is an energy that, thinks of you often. I feel like you think of them often. To some degree, there was some satisfaction, but something just did not grow past, okay? I do feel like for a lot of you here, you might be feeling that this is somebody that might be reaching out to you out of the blue soon. You might be sensing something like that. Whenever you think of them, you probably attract their actual residual energies with the universe. Like, so some of you could be on that level. But again, in the connection itself, somebody here was not being loyal or honest. There could have been some lying. Somebody had hidden motives here. So somebody could have been kind of not serious about the relationship or the connection. They could have had personal addictions and problems or other things they were obsessing over. Essentially here, change was important for this connection to have grown. It did not, but I feel like some type of a reconciliation may be coming through here. This is somebody that wants to maybe connect with you or check on the union, like the potential union that you might be able to have together. I feel like some of you, they do miss you quite a bit. They would love to kind of get back together or just check in with you or see, like, kind of have some type of open communication with you here. But some of you, this person has also transformed and changed. Transformation is kind of all over this reading, and change has happened. So people can change for the better or for worse, or you can become more compatible or even less compatible. But this is somebody I feel like they're going to approach and like claim that they've changed, or something about them may have changed, and they're kind of wanting to kind of magnify that your direction. But some of you here, I feel like you're trusting your your gut, your intuition. In general with this person, this is somebody that you might kind of try to keep at a distance, think about them from afar. Some of you are very intuitive energies, Capricorn, so you're able to kind of literally have like psychic abilities, which is why maybe you can connect with them energetically sometimes. All right, whether you know it or not, like sometimes the just the frequency is just aligned with the both of you. Okay, so let's go ahead and check in with you here. What's currently on your mind in terms of hopes or concerns or worries, whatever it is that's showing up. We have a Virgo energy showing in for you here, Capricorn. A lot of you here, you're just dealing with something where this person, this energy was just unable to see past the here and now. They were hypercritical of things, or they just always felt like they were not as satisfied as they should be or could be, This is somebody that likes to kind of maybe spend what they don't have. They're in a very selfish state a lot. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody that, in terms of like if you're reevaluating the connection or the relationship or anything overall, they come across as somebody that's very kind of in their own self-centered space here, very close-fisted, like, again, very stingy, not necessarily offering stability. This is somebody, again, the biggest concern here wasn't so much that the commitment could have grown or not grown, but it was just that things were very unstable with this person. The Seven of Cups for them here is showing up as a Scorpio energy. This is somebody that stays lost in the fantasy world, or kind of dreams a lot, or a lot of their dreams are just more about what it is that they want and the options that they'd like to have. Like something was just not consistently keeping you in the picture overall. And I feel like in terms of what's on their mind right now, they're just a little kind of detached from things. I feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody that's just lacking purpose at this time. I don't even think they may be thinking about a relationship with anybody else, or they may not even be in a place where they're thinking about like their options or anything like that. I feel like ultimately you're the person that they do care about the most, or that comes to the top of their mind a lot. But in terms of the present time with where things are, in terms of what's on their mind, yeah, this is somebody that just kind of wears a mask a lot, so they conceal a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings. They don't like to let people know what they're up to and how they're feeling and what's going on, but they have some struggles, and I feel like they're not fulfilled at this time. All right, with the Queen of Cups here to their Six of Wands, I feel like essentially here, your feelings about the current situation, there's just a lot of delusions taking place here. This is somebody that can act or put you in a very over emotional space unnecessarily. So this is somebody that can maybe get the best of you. And in terms of the actual situation itself, I feel like you're not willing and interested in sacrificing anymore. You're not wanting to be a competition or have somebody else sabotage the relationship, because that's also showing up here towards your feelings towards them. It's like somebody allowed them to like they allowed someone to enter the picture and sabotage the relationship. And whatever peace and whatever peace of mind you were trying to have with this person and connect with them and just have things be in a good place, this person, it felt like somebody was just kind of deflecting that and rejecting it and not willing to listen or hear the other person out. And it feels like this is somebody that could have almost put you against another person here, where you had to like go fight for, not fight for them, but fight over something or talk about something, not even fight, but you could have even had a conversation with their third party energy or something like that to figure something out. This is not an energy right now, Capricorn, that I feel like treated the relationship respectfully or with kindness. But there's Six of Wands here. You know, I feel like this is somebody that could have been a little self-absorbed with the Leo energy, but this is somebody that really focuses on their own self-growth. So essentially, if something doesn't like match what they're looking for, they don't have a problem like kind of walking away. They're very disconnected emotionally in general. So, you know, anything that has to come with like passion and love and emotions, they're sometimes very stingy about that. All right, but I feel like in terms of their feelings for the connection itself or the situation, I feel like this is somebody that really is all about appearances, comes across like they want to come across like valiant and just you know, they try to show off and speak in front of the right people to kind of like impress people, but they absolutely are about internal happiness and satisfaction. So this is somebody could be just like, again, about the status and success and things, but they're very arrogant when it comes to realizing like how to hold a relationship. So even though, for example, Capricorn, you could be like the love of their life or the energy that they missed out on or a missed opportunity, they still act in very arrogant ways that they will not like fully commit to the idea that you're that important to them, even though they know that you would be and you are. So it's kind of like they're in some type of a denial or a delusional place, you know. Their Two of Pentacles here is showing it in terms of their feelings for you. It's a Capricorn energy for sure. So you're showing up twice, Capricorn here and then Capricorn as a Devil card. But you know, this is somebody here again that is very unable to prioritize. The crossroads is not just about you making choices. It's also about them also being indecisive about things and the prioritization of what they want. So it feels like they need to have that balance that, you know, to come forward towards you. Like they'll need to be prove that they're stable or demonstrate that they're balanced or demonstrate that they're organized and prioritizing and like, you know, meaning like demonstrate that they're serious about the situation. And as soon as they start to think about that, they prefer to juggle. So they, you know, because they've juggled in the past and they're very inconsistent. So for a lot of you, even though again Capricorn will be the ultimate choice, this is somebody that just kind of wants to, you know, weigh their options. All right, even if they may not have options, even if they may not be making a decision, they just like to stay in that state. So it leaves them like a non-committal and like they're hanging, and it almost puts you or anybody actually in a place where those energies feel comfortable around this person, is because it's like this person has a way of making people feel like they're like in their space for no reason. So they're very reclusive energy, showing up like a little kind of withdrawn or just kind of like just like a ghosting energy sometimes with this person. So the Hierophant here, you know, I feel like your biggest obstacle with this person was commitment. I feel like this is somebody that, you know, perhaps wanted you to conform to their ways and see things their ways, or you know, maybe even you Capricorn, because you're also, this is a Taurus energy, earth sign, but Capricorn, you're also a stubborn energy. So maybe both of you here could be earth signs of some sort, and both of you are like standing your grounds with your own values. All right, so as much as you may have wanted to have shared values, or you thought you had shared values, the obstacle was like your values were actually not shared in the same way. And I feel like somebody here was trying to kind of force their view over the other person, vice versa. So there was like some type of a standstill, and I feel like your biggest thing here with this energy is you know, you don't have time anymore. You don't care to make waves. You don't have time to waste. You're looking at things from a higher perspective with them at this point. Okay, the Six of Cups for them in the reverse here. This is somebody that's having a tough time moving forward. They're wanting to move forward here, but they're having memories of the influences that you've had over them, Capricorn. So there's a lot of, you've left some type of an impression on them at some point in your time together. And I feel like this is somebody that is having a hard time letting go, but they have baggage as well. So it's not just like letting go of you, but letting go of everything that's baggage related for them when it comes to cups, emotions, and relationships. There's a lot of baggage that they have not unpacked, so they rather like kind of stay in the memory lane versus the action lane. But I feel like this is somebody again that, you know, could have had like maybe some type of presence in your life for a reason, but they're not good for you anymore. And I feel like they realize that they're not good for you anymore. Again, this is somebody that does have some issues, perhaps addictions or triggers or traumas from the past. So they kind of deal with a lot of things on a very personal, withdrawn level quite a bit. All right, the Nine of Pentacles, in terms of what you want from them, I feel like for a lot of you, you just want somebody here to be kind of, you would like to hear from them, but, you know, I don't necessarily think you're interested in in a relationship, but you would like to kind of see if they would like at least reach out and kind of check in. For a lot of you, I feel like that comes through just because, you know, you are not going to be the one that does that. So in terms of what you want from them, if they do come through, you would hope that they would be kind of some type of a better person, okay, towards you here, like a changed person, especially if they're going to approach with a reconciliation. That's what you would want. You would want them to do things the right way. Taurus is showing up again here for you. But I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be very guarded, very cautious here. You're going to be definitely, you know, more awake and tuned in. But this is somebody I feel like, you know, it's time for them to kind of, if they're going to make any kind of move, they need to do it right. They need to do it in a very stable manner, because I feel like for a lot of you, you're not playing like their mental head games anymore. You're not like playing into the drama of their life. All right. The Queen of Wands is what they want from you here. This is an Aries energy. I feel like the biggest thing here is, you know, commitment, or not, I'm sorry, commitment, but honesty in terms of the commitment in the past. I feel like this is somebody that wants to be honest with you about something in terms of how they feel towards you. All right. This is somebody that wants to come through as a very expressive energy. And they want to kind of talk to you about how they feel towards you. But I feel like some of you are for some of you, this is somebody that's very wary about how to approach you, because not only do they have pride, they're also kind of, you know, their ego can kind of get in the way, so they may be over self-confident or self-assured, and they may be misreading your energy or vibe here. But this is somebody that wants to kind of realign something with you. However, there is an energy here of a dynamic shift. So authenticity, this is somebody that might have a hard time being authentic. Maybe they've cheated in the past, so they may be coming through. They want to come through as strong and powerful, but they may be coming through a little broken as well. I do feel like this is somebody that is trying hard to pretend, or to put the idea that they're emotionally okay, or, you know, provide emotional like stability in terms of if they communicate. But they also know that you know more about their negative style than their positive, so they're kind of very like kind of apprehensive, but they're also like doubting their own ability to kind of present themselves as though that they're a changed person. All right, and so here towards the end, we have your Nine of Cups for your moves towards them, to the Devil, their moves towards you. This is a Pisces energy, Capricorn. I feel like your biggest thing here is, you know, your move towards them, it's okay. You don't mind reconciling. You don't mind checking in, but you're going to always see them for the rat, or for the person that they are, or for the masquerading person that they are. So if there's any kind of reconciliation, it would just kind of be like, hey, checking back in. Let's get something back online, or hey, how you doing? Oh yeah, I'm good. I don't feel like it's something you will be taking further. Even though this is a card of growth for you, Pisces, you've grown yourself here. So you've grown, become more aware in that sense. And I feel like for a lot of you, you value yourself way too much here. So you're currently very satisfied emotionally. You have emotional stability overall. So you're coming through here as, you know, if you do reconcile, it would be something that would be meaningful to you, because you would be able to have some closure, because you're not just going to reconcile and let it just be like, oh, hey, how you doing? I'm good. You will be having a conversation if that was to ever happen. And it's not going to be emotionally unstable conversation. It's going to be a very emotionally stable conversation. It's going to make them realize how lousy of a person they were. Actually, you're going to be very direct here. In terms of what they would want towards you here, or what their next moves might be towards you, Capricorn, I feel like this is somebody that looks at you as somebody that they have let down terribly, and they, most of the time, they think that you definitely deserve better. But this is somebody here that, you know, wants to kind of detach from all the negativity here, wants to let go of the strings that are no longer meaningful. So this is somebody I feel like that is very conflicted in reaching out. They want to, but they also don't want to have any strings attached, and they still have a part of them here that's very like kind of close-minded. Okay, so they, you know, they feel like they don't want to kind of come through as they don't want to come through as desperate to want to reconnect, but they want to connect with you somehow. However, the biggest thing on their mind here for them is they don't want to make the connection become something that it's not for them. So it's almost as though this is somebody that wants to kind of have you in their life. They want to have their cake and eat it too, but they don't want to become serious about anything. They want to stay detached. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody that is going to have something here. They want to reveal something to you, but they're unable to figure out how to do it without getting themselves in some type of a web of deceit again. So again, I feel like you're dealing around an energy that could be a little kind of still dealing with their own either dark night of the soul, or they're dealing with their own like negative, you know, journey here. There's a journey for them that's kind of a little chaotic and kind of a little like overwhelming, but like from like the underworld type of energy, like addictions, obsessions, stuff like that. So if anything, I feel like, you know, your pursuit here to kind of reconcile, or your pursuit to, it'll be welcome, but it's not something that you're like dreaming about and hoping for, but it will be welcomed. It would be a wish come true in the sense that, okay, this is somebody that I want at some point to tell them, give me some closure, but this guy or this girl is unwilling to do so. They are not wanting to be attached to any of the past. As a matter of fact, they may act like they're in total denial, or they may come across as though they don't remember as much. So they're trying to reach you, but they're unable to find a good way to present themselves to you just yet. So that's what's going on. Let's see what are some hidden truths between you and them. All right, this person, their energy is just so kind of awkward. They're like, it's like they do better living alone, to be honest with you. I don't even think like cheating would have involved like sexual intercourse with anybody else. It feels like this is somebody that just likes attention and status and stuff from other people quite a bit. All right, so we have I love you. So take these messages as they fit and resonate. This could be from you to them or from them to you. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. All right. I bury myself in work to forget you. We also have, I want to tell you how I feel. Yeah. So many things remind me of you. And we also have, you were the best thing in my life. Yes, I feel like you were the best thing in their life, Capricorn. So one final message for you, and if you're still here with me, thank you so much. Please give the video a like, subscribe to their channel. If you have not done so, hit the notification bell. All right, share if you've got friends that like tarot. Also, let me know in the comments how you're doing. Or you can go ahead and type the self-love, self-healing message for you to close out the reading. And your word, Capricorn, is confidence. So you can type confidence in the comments if you want. And your message is, no one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Be your own cheerleader. All right, Capricorns, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.